Hello everybody and welcome back to Farming Sims 25. This is Survival Challenge and we are still trying to recover from the exciting news of being able to do the poplar baling in the previous episode. So it's already regrowing, but we need to grow even more in the same field. Yep, you can see this side of the field, it's really dense. Lots and lots of poplar, but on this side of the field, it's quite sparse. This is how it should be, but it doesn't need to be like this. We can go really thick with this. So we're going to. So I need to buy another poplar, another crate of poplar saplings or cuttings. And we need to bring, well actually it's just over there, the planter. But we do need to bring the tractor over. These are going to have to wait here sadly until January. That's when the price peaks. So we're going to be getting, I think about 140,000 pounds for these if we sell them at the best time. Very, very good news indeed. So I'm going to be driving the Deutz. The reason why is because Chainsaw needs to have a faster tractor. He's going to be in the stayer because he's going to buy the fertilizer spreader, the one which is capable of doing lime spreading. So there's a lot of shuttling around. Only thing is, we do have the money to buy the spreader, but we don't really have the money to buy what goes in it. So we'll have to probably sell some planks or something just to fund the fertilizer and the lime, and yes, then obviously all those jobs can be carried out. But I'm going to go and do the poplar first of all. He should just about have enough to get started with lime spreading, so in fact he might even have enough for the lime. Might just be the fertilizer that we don't have enough for. So yeah, we just need to get over here. We need to go and pick up our planter. I'm going to take it back over to the store so I can refill it that way. And I'm just waiting for the ferry. Here it comes. It's trundling. Drive slow onto ferry, as if I have a choice. Weight limit is 22 tons. I guess, yeah, if you get the biggest combine, that might be pushing it. Although now I've said that, I want to try and find out how heavy it actually is, the biggest combine. So if we went for the New Holland CR11 Gold, oh it is, it's 25.2 tons. I guess we'd have to find another route. And that's without the header trailer, tractor, tipping trailer, and everyone else who wants to come along and watch. So, yeah, that's not gonna, well, we'll do it anyway. If we ever get to that stage, we'll still put it on here. It's always good to push the boundaries in a game. I'm sure it won't sink. Okay, so, as I have now discovered how heavy the combine is, let's go. They hold you back. It's so cruel. Release. Come on, release. Good. Launch. I'll probably get banned from using the ferry. Hopefully, we can buy this farm eventually. That would be our longer term goal. Well, they're not too far into the series. Should be able to get it fairly soon. And then we can buy these other fields as well. We might get the fields first. That would probably make more sense. It's also not too far from the store, so we don't have to drive too far to pick up equipment and consumables. Coming through the gap. So there is my pallet. Oh, I don't want to accidentally pick up the saplings. We need to get the poplar. Oh. There. Good. So Chainsaw has got his lime and the spreader. We've got 2,494 pounds left. Let's go and thicken the poplar field. Yeah, seems weird going to go and plant a field which is planted. We're just maximising how much we're going to get from it next year. So here we are. Let's get it all set up with GPS. Thing is, we're probably going to have an offset, because where it's going to want to go is where it's already planted. No, we do not want to headland at all. Right, so we'll just see where it's going to put the lines currently. Yeah, so it's in the wrong place, as suspected. So, offset, just have to play around with it, I guess, to see exactly where it's going to be. Probably 0.9. It's about central, I would say. Let's go. So, yes, Chainsaw is in lime. We didn't really know if lime was required for poplar. And it hasn't actually spread it where the crop is. So maybe it's not required. I think I'm going to put that to 1. Exactly 1 metre. That's fine. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, so you probably could triple it, to be honest. There is still a gap there. You probably could triple it, although it's probably a bit too much to triple it. We'll just see how it goes. I don't know. I don't know if that's actually required, that line. It might just be money down the drain. I'll just check to see what it's showing. Interesting. Interesting patterns. See, now that we've got the 1 meter offset on that side, it's probably in the wrong place for the next run. I will probably just have to keep adjusting it as we go, although that's still quite good. It's thickening up well. Well, no doubt this is going to look like quite something when it's grown. We'll no longer have that maze look to it. I don't mean mazes in the crop, I mean mazes in a maze that you walk around and you try and find the centre, or indeed the way out. No, it's going to be so dense. It's going to be ridiculously dense, but it's going to be amazing. Probably 3 times the yield of that. And if you put that into perspective, I don't know, maybe we might get 300,000. It's probably not quite three times that, but it may be 300,000 if you sold it at the right time. The only problem is it is extremely slow to do this. And Chainsaw has now moved on to do fertilizing contracts with his new spreader. So I am sort of stuck doing this. Unless, actually, what if I put on a worker? I wonder how much a worker would actually do before it just gets confused and says, I've done this. No, you haven't. I have added the offset, so maybe it can do a fair chunk for us. It would be good, because I want to move on. I want to do some other stuff as well. So, oh, yes. A pallet. Indeed, a pallet. Although, what I really want to be doing is a few contracts. I would like to do some contracts. Where's the pickup truck? Ah, it's over there. So, we probably don't have 2 pallets. We probably do just have the 1. Wow, we do have 2. Okay, so those 2 can go to the playground. Whoops, not like that though. You lively thing. Not going terribly well. I think it does help if you set the tines to maximum width. It's this weird delay that you get in multiplayer. I don't think I'll ever get used to it. I've played, I don't know, hundreds and hundreds of hours on multiplayer of Farming Simulator games, and I'll never get used to using a pallet fork or something like that, a front loader telehandler, with that really weird delay. I don't know what, it must be like half a second, not even that, maybe like a quarter of a second delay. Anyway, we'll throw these into the trailer and we'll go and get them sold. Possibly over £15,000 worth here. We may also need to remove the side. Yes, it always helps. But indeed, I would like to get on with the contract. We'll do this, we'll check upon our planter to make sure it's actually continuing to plant in the areas where we want it to plant, and hopefully we can book in a contract. Nothing too far, nothing too long, just something. As you might have spotted in our little chat, which we had going briefly in the time-lapse, there is a combine in the sale. Oh, look at that, 17. There is a combine, so it's the one I actually wanted on Hootan Pantai, but I decided to go for the Massey Ferguson because I could get a bigger header for it. But at 63% off, we can't really turn this down, and of course it might not be there in the next episode. As time passes, things disappear. Deals get snapped up, and hopefully we can be the ones to snap them up. So we're targeting the combine. We want to get it. Whether or not we make the money in time is another thing. Hopefully we do. But yeah, we'll just have to keep our fingers crossed. So I can go back over here, ready for loading up pallets of produce. Oh joy! It's got confused. Well, I'm hardly surprised. I didn't really expect it to do this because it's, according to the worker, this would be finished. He'll be thinking, why am I still doing this? It's finished. Yeah, but the worker doesn't know how much we're... Well, it's basically tripling it to make it full coverage. I'll see if Chainsaw wants to take over. If I do half, then he can... In fact, he wouldn't even be doing half because I've already doubled up some of that area. Well, that's a bit more done. You can really see how much land... It's not wasted, I know. If this was real life, you would need that space so that the crop can actually get light, and so there's not too much competition. But you can see how much space in the game is wasted. So, yeah, we can't have that. The poplar still photosynthesizes perfectly fine, even if it's crammed in Farming Simulator, so we'll cram it in. Why not? But I must move on. I must move on because otherwise we're not going to get anything else done in this episode. And yeah, we can keep filling this in over time. Hopefully Chainsaw does take over. But let me check the contract list. Let's get it opened up. There's bale wrapping, baling, cultivating. Yeah, cultivating could be good. Dead wood harvesting. If we had a combine, we could do the harvesting. Wood transport is always very tempting because it's good money, but it's also quite repetitive. Because we've done it a fair amount already. I might, if there's a cultivating job which is quite close, I might do a cultivating job. Just go up here once more, and then I'm done for now. I have just spotted there is a baling job which requires a round baler, £16,000 the job's worth. We have a round baler. In fact, the one which you can rent or borrow for the contract is our baler. So that could be good. This one here. I think... Yeah, I think there would be quite a lot of bales. But it's not too far to go from our farm. So I've activated it. And yeah, we're going to do it with this tractor. I'll just put this planter on the edge somewhere. Now the area that I doubled up in the previous season looks like the sparse area. And the thin area is super dense. That's how we want it to be. It's going to be good. Right, so hopefully that isn't the end. We'll have to revisit this at a later date. But let's go and do baling. How do we get back to the farm quickly from here? It's probably easier to go this way. Then we'd have to wait for the ferry. Yeah, there's a nice track. Not that I know where I'm going, but there is a nice track. I think we just drive remotely in the distance, which I think is correct. Hopefully there's a road. Oh, crikey, I've gone underneath the road I need to be on. Well, hopefully it goes back up then, otherwise this is going to be a long cut. I'm good at long cuts. It's supposed to be a shortcut. Ah, that will do. Yep. Perfect. Yes, that is definitely faster than going back on the ferry. Contract information. Press square bales on the specified field. Bale type, round bale. Okay. Here's another one of my long cuts. We should have, at the top of here, our field. I was thinking, where's all the straw gone? There's only 2 swaths, but no, there's plenty. So we're going to get this set to 180. I don't think it specifies the size of the bale, it just needs to be baled. So, it does seem good. I think £16,000 for this seems really, really good. Maybe I'll be disappointed somehow, hopefully not. But we do have automatic drop enabled. It's producing the bales okay with the thingy's going up. The counter. It's on 1%. 2%. That's not bad. Not a bad rate. Yeah, there's quite a bit to do here. But that's why we have time lapses. Let's get the field done, and then let's hopefully collect an easy £16,000. We are on to the home straight, and it would appear that the draw distance really isn't too good in multiplayer, because all my graphics settings are maxed out. Well, as much as they can be. You actually can increase the draw distance in the XML file beyond where you can do it in the main menu, but they're maxed out as much as they can be from the main menu. Oops. See, the moment I start talking, I lose my concentration. So we're on 96%. We should be able to finish before we actually get to the end of this row. And that'd be £16,000. I think that's good money. Because it didn't fill up the baler that quickly either, so we haven't really had to stop too much. Ooh, there isn't much left, is there, to get the remaining amount? Ooh, that was close. You can't miss much then, that's all you're allowed to miss over the entire field. Right. 16,816. Very good. 47. Still a long way from where we need to be to get this combine harvester. Oh, everything else in the sale, if there was anything else in the sale, has gone. So please don't go combine, please. We need you. 83. Right, well, I'm done with the baling. I don't want to do any more baling, but I can do some other stuff. And we can sell our own produce as well. Hello! 3 pallets of wool. Wow. Oh. That's annoying. It's going to be a while before that price recovers, though. And it's not exactly hard to make the wool. All we have to do is just keep giving them hay bales, which we have. Well, we will have loads of. So it might be worth just selling the wool. Load everything up. I will just very quickly check the contract list once again to see if there is anything else. But I think probably selling our stuff is the best way. Yeah. Wood transportation's a good one, but no, I'm done that. So we'll put everything that we can do onto this trailer. As you know, I'm not a fan of loading stuff up in multiplayer, but I don't really have much of a choice, so we're just going to have to do it anyway, because we really do need that combine. If we don't get that combine, then, well, it's 60-something% more just for the combine before you even get the header. So, yeah, it's a deal that we can't really miss out on. If we do, it will be disappointing. I'll be disappointed. That's for sure. Not too many pallets here. Oh yeah, we've only moved on to the next day, whereas when we were waiting for the poplar to be ready, we were actually passing 2 or 3 days. So there was quite a lot of produce appearing. Actually, we might as well just put it all in here. There's not as much as I thought. We finally made it. Let's make some money. Now, just the milk probably has to go somewhere else. We're also almost out of diesel, so we do need to refuel. Let's just quickly check where we take our milk to. So that is goat's milk. Or is it just classed as milk? No, it is goat's milk. Okay. Price is okay. Yeah, it's pretty good. Tag that. Is it miles away from here? It probably is. That wouldn't surprise me. Yes, it's back the way we came. I should have gone there first, as it turns out. But we do have diesel in that direction too, so we're going to get diesel and we'll sell our milk. Yeah, it's not massively out of reach, this combine, as long as it doesn't disappear. I probably should keep checking, otherwise we're going to be working towards getting nothing at all. Floor it. Come on, let's go. We have milk to sell. More importantly, we have a combine to buy. About time we had a combine. As soon as we have a combine, including the header, we're not going to be able to get the header today, but as soon as we get the header, yes, that's when we can open up doing contracts, harvesting other people's fields. That'd be really good. So we'll get this taken back to the farm. Obviously, I'm going to have to go and take out another contract to help out. But it shouldn't need to be anything seriously long or big. I just hope the chainsaw hasn't got the grab. No, he hasn't. Good. We're doing wood. If I had a choice, I wouldn't usually do this just because we always do it. But it's fairly easy money. Fairly. It's not massively easy. Like, we do have to do quite a bit of work and a lot of travelling, but it's not bad. Although actually, I think, considering we've got 16,000 for the baling, maybe baling is even better than doing wood. I wish Giants hadn't downgraded how much money you get for the wood contracts. I thought it was about right, really. The logs don't like me today. So basically, the grab has got stuck on a log. Well, actually, the front loader got stuck on a log. So I reset that, but it won't let me reset the grab. I can't actually click on it because it's directly on top of the trailer. So I hope, I might be able to do it from the vehicle menu, but I hope that this is going to work after resetting the front loader. Problem is being able to reach over. No, I can't reach it. Oh no. Okay. Well, it only says sell on here. Oh, I want to be able to. I need to reset it, but I can't. I can't reset it. What's it called? It's called a Albert log fork. Yes, that'll do. I was so close as well. So close. Oh, they're just falling out. Oh no. Oh goodness me. It's turned against me. It's true. You know, when some days everything just goes wrong. Well, I suppose so far everything's been going very well, but it's just suddenly turned. It's just suddenly turned. We need to strap as we go, that's the thing. Ugh, don't worry, I'm not going to painfully show you this disaster. There. Right, so my intention is to slot it into that gap, but before I release the grab, throw a strap over this end, far away from the grab, and hopefully it'll let the grab free. Good. So, that took longer than it was supposed to. Hopefully I've edited this video to make it less painful. I think so, because I've cut out a lot. So, more straps. I don't think I've missed any trees. I certainly hope I haven't. Let's go and sell these. I wish I did have a faster tractor on this, but I don't. So, there you go. Here's Chainsaw. So Chainsaw has suggested just selling some of the oldest sheep so that we can get the money. Hopefully that'll do it. And we finally deliver our 13, as long as I haven't forgotten one. Maybe a very large squirrel ran off with one. Nope, there we go. So we can collect the money for that. Would transport almost £5,000. 79. And looks like Chainsaw still has one to collect. Chainsaw has collected £5,600 from selling some sheeps, and we do have 87, so that is enough. It was 84 for the combine harvester. Brilliant. So we'll get it purchased, we'll go and check it out. There it is! So it's actually, no, I rounded it up in my head. 84, it's actually 83 something. But yeah, pretty much 84. So it's used, so we do have a bit of paint loss here and there, as you can see. But it's not bad. How many hours does it have on it? 40. So probably if you were to, I don't know if there's some kind of conversion for Farming Simulator versus real life, but obviously 40 is like X demo. So it's probably like the equivalent of 400. 40 in Farming Simulator is probably the equivalent of 400 in real life. That makes sense, about 400 hours. Still, it's pretty low, but of course these things are only used for a few months of the year. Nice. Now all we need to save up for is the header. And I actually don't know how much the header is, but it's probably something we're going to have to buy new, because it's not going to be in the used sale. Let's find it. Grain headers. Is it that one? It is that one. 52,000. Well, it's not too hard to get to 52,000, I don't think. Nice, very nice. The 450 Evian, or Evian. I thought that was water. Maybe it's Evian. So there we have it. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I really do hope you've enjoyed the video. And until the next one, see you again very soon. Bye for now.